camels cute, fluffy, beady eyes? It's fair to say that everyone lives with a camel, especially in the Middle East, where for thousands of years camels have been used to transport goods and resources across great distances. But something I might not have known is that camels are actually responsible for the transmission of MERS. Now, what is MERS? Where did it originate from? Should I be worried? Has it been cured? All these questions along with more will be answered along with extra examples to help deepen your understanding of the viral disease MERS. The viral respiratory illness known as MERS is an acronym for Middle East Respiratory Syndrome and is a member of the coronavirus family. MERS was first reported by health officials in Saudi Arabia in September 2012. As of now, all cases of MERS have been linked to the Arabian Peninsula. When contracting MERS, the effects of the virus can range from being mild to severe and experiencing no symptoms or symptoms that resemble a respiratory infection. A common result from this virus is having a fever and cough that advances to pneumonia. The gist of signs such as abdominal pain, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea are in effect as well as having an effect on the kidneys and lining around the heart. MERS can also progress to respiratory or kidney failure, which is sometimes fatal. Currently isn't a vaccine that can help cure MERS, as well as treatments, but there are a variety of preventive steps you can take to lower your risk of catching MERS, which include washing your hands often, avoiding touching your eyes, nose, and mouth, and covering your nose and mouth when you sneeze or cough. MERS still remains a threat that only plagues the Arabian Peninsula, with a total of 2,519 infections and 866 deaths dating from 2012 to January 31st, 2021. MERS has a sizable impact on the world, which is most notably focused in the Arabian Peninsula, the area MERS originated in. A prime example of this is in the country of Saudi Arabia, where there has been repeated large-scale outbreaks of MERS in healthcare facilities, which has caused severe health, security, and economic impacts. Another example of MERS's impact is in South Korea, where in 2015 an outbreak of MERS occurred which resulted in 186 cases, 38 deaths, and an estimated economic impact of $12 billion US. Despite all the bad news you have heard about MERS, some hope of finally finding treatment options and even a vaccine have finally been made possible. This is due to the fact that outbreaks of MERS have occurred in Saudi Arabia, and during an influx of infections is the best time for researchers to create treatments and vaccines for a virus. Unlike before, survivors of MERS have donated their blood to scientists, which has helped them unveil how MERS attacks the body. Some new information about MERS that was recently discovered, including that people who survive MERS don't develop much antibody activity, but they have improved T-cell responses, which are a type of white blood cell that helps the immune system. In addition, 30% of MERS cases have been a result of human-to-human contact inside hospitals. As you know, the disease COVID-19 has hit the world by storm during late December 2019, which has since progressed to a pandemic the world has experienced in over 100 years. With this information in mind, how do the diseases MERS and COVID-19 compare with each other in terms of amount of infections, fatality rate, threat level, and if or not there is a vaccine against it? To start off, the amount of infections between the two diseases is massive, since currently in the world, 138 million people have been infected with COVID-19, while there have only been 2,519 reported cases of MERS since September 2012. With the amount of infections of COVID-19 being so high, it's a good thing that the death rate is only about 1.38% of people who get it, while in MERS, the death rate is almost 25 times that, being 34.3% of people who are infected. Something to keep in mind is that both death rates can vary based on your age and any underlying conditions you might have. Additionally, as you already know, COVID-19 is still a disease that is ever present in our world and is a danger that needs to be stopped. Now, MERS, on the other hand, isn't as frequent as it used to be in 2012 around the world, except in the Arabian Peninsula, where it is still a realm of small outbreaks still occurring in health facilities, and there were only about 5 cases reported in Saudi Arabia in 2021. Lastly, there are currently 3 COVID-19 vaccines, which include Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson, while for MERS, there still isn't a vaccine available, but scientists are undergoing research and trials to make this a reality.